If someone told you about a 26-year-old with a $20 million company, how would you guess he made his money? Created an app? Built a gadget in his garage? Invented some online something or other? Nope, not this guy. He made millions the old-fashioned way, learning a trade and doing it better than anyone else. And now he's on top of the world, or at least on top of a house somewhere. Meet Josey Parks.
Ready? My name is Josey Parks. Well, I'm 26 years old, president of Metal Roofs of Texas, where I install metal roofing, and we are a multi-million-dollar company. We've got a few key topics I want to go over. Number one, Mark, we've got a few jobs we need to place orders on. Metal roofing is investment-grade roofing. It's made to interlock, and so it's a watertight roofing system rather than water-resistant. It's expensive, but if you're going to be in your home 5 years, 10 years, this is an awesome investment for you. Que pasa, fellas?
And there's another reason folks are willing to plunk down big bucks on metal roofing. Thanks to its ability to deflect the brutal Texas sun, they'll save a fortune on keeping their home cool.
Due to the weather in Texas, metal's tripled in the last 5 years. I think I'm in a good industry.
Yeah, the industry is good, but Josey's timing is great. He set up shop in 2009, just as demand for metal roofs was exploding, and finished the year with $2.8 million in sales. By 2014, that figure had skyrocketed to $22 million, an increase of nearly 800%. But it's no coincidence that homeowners specifically seek out Josey for their roofing needs.
The metal roofing business is booming now, and so there's a lot of products that are just manufactured for mass installation. The difference in our company and others is each piece is custom made to fit that specific roof. Our caps are made to the pitch of the roof. A lot of people don't do that.
It's a pride thing.
Yeah. Gotta adjust the angle a little bit.
And you know what else makes Josey proud? Being his industry's go-to guy.
Our manufacturers exclusively chosen Metal Roofs of Texas to install these roofs for Texas and Oklahoma, so that way they know every roof is being put on correct.
For Josey, being at the top of his industry is a pretty amazing feat, considering just how hard he had it as a kid.
I had a very rough life growing up. My father passed away when I was 2. My mother was widowed with 6 kids. My mom married Lance, who's my stepfather, and he owned a print shop. I worked very hard as a child at that print shop, and I would go on the paper route with my dad, so middle of the night we're out throwing papers, and it was awesome though, because it taught me a lot of work ethic.
After high school, Josey landed a sales job for a metal roofing company, and he quickly rose to great heights.
My first year I was top salesman for the company.
But guys like Josey are always aiming higher, and when fate put another ladder in front of him, he didn't hesitate to start climbing.
One day I went out to a job site and my crew didn't show up, and materials luckily were there. So I had an installation manual, and so I went out there and just started putting the roof together.
Having tried his hand at every aspect of the roofing business, the only thing left was to be his own boss.
I started my own business, Metal Roofs of Texas. I started making money right away because I knew how to sell, I knew how to install. Customers loved the product that I installed for them, and so it was very easy for me to get referrals from the people I'd worked with. So after my first 3 months, I'd already done $1 million in business. You're doing good.
The rest is roofing history.
Year 1, I had 2 employees. Now I have over 100 workers, and the best is yet to come. I'm projecting in the next 5 years, we should be doing about 70 million is our goal.
And while that roofing success has provided Josey with plenty of cash, he still puts a ceiling on his spending.
Here you go. I'm very frugal with my money because the way I look at it, instead of buying things and wasting money, I can reinvest into my business so that way in the future I can have more and I can do more.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, man. Yourself?
Doing well.
But I do splurge money sometimes on my family. I'm looking for a push present. You heard of that?
Push present. So she's pregnant.
And yeah, very much so. Now having a wife and a son and one on the way, I'll do whatever it takes to provide my family the best at everything. The house that I purchased, it's about 4,200 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom house, 3.5 baths. Our dream home This is my C63 AMG. It's actually my wife's car.
Josey may not be the flashy type, but a king still needs his throne.
This is one of my most prized possessions, something I fought very hard to bring into my marriage. This is a custom-made bullhorn chair, and this is another one. This is the wifey's chair. I bought her one too so she could have her own queen chair. It's just straight Texas is what this is. He's a daddy's boy.
Josey has a lot to show for only being 26, but one of his proudest accomplishments is living in an elite Dallas neighborhood that's covered in his handiwork.
I've got a couple roofs on this street. I remember driving in that area and I was 18. I was like, oh man, I would love to live in a house over here. I mean, it's such a beautiful neighborhood. You know, this is an area I would have never thought at this age I'd be living in. Showing you that hard work equals success. It's awesome to see these. I love it. Here's one of mine right here. This one you want to see. It's funny, I hear this a lot. I've got a pair of shoes that's older than you. To me, age is a number, and so it's all about what you do with the time you have on this earth. And that's why I've always done a lot. Good job. Get that 5.